Hi, Scorpio. Happy January. Happy New Year. So I have kind of an exciting announcement. I'll be offering in-depth readings, so an extended version of each month's reading. So that will be in the description box below. I think it will be around $3 to $5. So I'm still testing it out this month, so go check it out if you want to. If not, no worries. Let's just jump into the reading. But also in the in-depth readings, so these can be a little bit shorter. The in-depth readings, I will be pulling the oracle cards, the goddess cards, and also angel cards, as well as more of the writer deck. So, it's going to be a very in-depth video for just a couple bucks extra. But anyway, okay, Scorpio, you guys are getting what you want this month. Plain and simple, you guys are getting what you want, what you set out for, what you asked for. Either you manifested it or you asked somebody for it. You're getting what you want. That's good, right? That's cool. You guys are like, well, it's about time. I know, Scorpios. Last month's reading, it was... You guys left some funny comments and emails because I didn't go too deep into it, and I could have gone deeper. That's why I'm excited. I'm going to do the in-depth readings because that one needed to go deeper. So I'm going to kind of talk about that, the December and January feelings for Scorpio and the astrological predictions for January for Scorpio in those videos. Okay, what? Yeah, I was just gonna say, what are you guys leaving behind? What do you have to leave behind? Yes. Nine of Swords. You have to leave those sleepless nights, the nightmares, the headaches, the shoulder pain, the back pain, the stress. You have to leave that behind. Oh, yes. And then you have, okay, Ace of Wands, the Strength card, and Temperance. You guys, when I was doing the new moon reading, when I was doing the moon on the bottom of the deck, of course, you guys, when I was doing the new moon reading, I did it live on YouTube, and Temperance came out, as well as talking about the transition from the transition that Saturn is entered Capricorn. So Temperance is about making sure you're not overindulging with certain things, right? Like spending, food, drink, whatever you tend to indulge in. It reminds us to balance and temper ourselves. And also when it comes to emotionally, we need to balance how we're feeling with our grounded and stable, right? Our grounded and stable emotions over our crazy, angry or sad or chaotic emotions. So there has to be a fine balance, and it doesn't mean you have to be perfect. But talking about the new moon, your guys's, I'm going to pull that card out because it was at the bottom of the deck. So I'm just going to continue with the bottom of the deck. But no, I'm going to shuffle more too, I think. But I want to get through this. The moon always reminds us to pay attention to that little voice in the back of our heads, which is your gut, your intuition, your whatever, the voice on your shoulder, whatever you want to call it. Because every time you hear that voice, Scorpio, you ignore it. you tend to ignore it. And there is someone in your life that, it could be a Leo. There is fire here. So it could be a Leo that you're dealing with, but there's someone in your life that is telling you what to do or what you should be doing. They're telling you what you think you should be doing, which is a little bit ridiculous because you Scorpios are not good at taking crap from people telling you how they think you should live your life. So if it could be a Cancer, it could be a Leo, it could be a Sagittarius, or Capricorn for that matter. But there's someone that's trying to dig at you and tell you how you should live your life. And you're sitting over here like, no, I don't think so. I got it. You guys have it under control as much as people don't think you do. As much as people think you play games with them. I mean, yes, you always know what's going on and you know what you're doing, but sometimes you just roll with the punches, just like everybody else. You're human. Nine of Cups. Yes. There's gonna be this shift of energy with you guys coming out of the Nine of Swords, because if you're sleeping better, then you're more willing to not listen to advice that people are giving you. Sometimes if you're sleep deprived, then, oh, there we go. Then those feelings are, you might listen to those people more if you're sleep deprived. Does that make sense? So if you're listening to this fire sign shaking a stick at you and trying to wake you up, you don't need to listen to them, but you might be more obligated to listen to them if you're not feeling energized or awake and fully alive. Okay, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, Justice, and Three of Pentacles. So this looks good. You guys are being introduced to something that is of a higher purpose. This is why you shouldn't listen to this person, that Sag, that Leo, that Capricorn, or that Cancer. That's why you shouldn't listen to that person, because you have a higher calling that you might be stressing out about right now, but it's going to be the best thing for you. It's going to cause you to have more opportunities to better yourself and make sure that you're using your water, your emotion, your water energy for the greater good. You know, you're not going to want to suffer in the position or job that you hate right now. You're going to want to extend and live your life with something of purpose. You've been being called to do something important and to travel somewhere and to take on a new positive role. And this could be something that you're doing legally in the legal field. It could be something that you're doing in the creative field. But it's going to be something where you're taking on a new role. And the Three of Pentacles shows that you need to be willing to work together with somebody or with a group of people. You need to be willing to work on this project or on this task or on this higher purpose with people. So this could be family members or friends, but really it has to be business colleagues that you trust. So if you get in business with your sibling or your, child or your parents, whatever, then you need to make sure that they're on that same mind track as you. They're on that same goals, right? Being able to celebrate that with them will be beautiful. And when you're saving your money and when you're taking on a new position, you have a higher role in life. You're able to help people with this Libra energy balance out. You're able to help other people balance out their lives and give them justice. You're able to serve them, whether that's spiritually, emotionally, legally, financially, whatever the situation is. You're able to work with them and with trustworthy business partners and have this brighter, exciting future going from the 9 of Swords to the 9 of Cups. I mean, come on, you guys. Like, this is something that I have said multiple times, but I'm going to say it again anyway. If you're working at a position that you hate because you have to, because it's the only thing you could get, or it's the only thing you think you qualify for, it's not true. You set your own standards. You set your own potential. So if you're applying for a position and you're throwing your resumes out there and you're applying for a position that says needs 2 to 3 years experience in yada yada, okay, you wouldn't normally apply for that because you're like, oh, I don't have that experience, never mind, they'd never take me anyway. This is an opportunity to go from this mentality to this mentality. Instead of sitting around and having these swords stab you and make you feel like hell, you're moving from that to the 9 of Cups, which is showing you you're sitting here waiting and excited and content or happy and ready for the party to happen, emotionally fulfilled. One step closer to that 10 of Cups happiness, which is the rainbow and, everything filled with anything you could ever want. So you need to start to apply for positions that you think that you normally would think you wouldn't get. So just throw your resume out there online. The worst you can get is a no. You have to try. And this 2 of Wands shows that we're going to be traveling, Scorpios. You guys are going to be traveling. Definitely in the next couple months. And you need to do that for your own sanity. If it's not in the next couple months, it's going to be in this next year. This is the 2018 January New Year spread. So you're going to be traveling. It's either a vacation or it is something that you need to travel to for business or to seek out business opportunities, but it's going to be something that you really, really need. So, okay, I'm going to pull the rest of these cards and do the in-depth reading, and I'll pull the oracle cards, angel cards, goddess cards, and everything in the in-depth reading. So the link will be down below. If it's not immediately when you're watching this, then it will be up within the next 2 weeks. So head to that if it's there. And of course, if you want a private reading, link is down below. And if you just have a simple, quick tarot question that has to do with love or career or finance, or self-healing and chakra healing, then download the Instant Go app. It is free to download, and that is in the link as well. That is for iPhone and iPad users as of right now. All right, Scorpio. I'll see you in February, or I'll see you in the in-depth reading. Okay, happy January.